Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Boom! And welcome to the Big Honker Podcast. Did you know? Brought to you by Mallard Bay. If you're looking for any hunting or fishing trip anywhere in the world, contact the guys at mallardbay.com. They can get you hooked up with anything. Did you know it's Christmas time?
It is. I bet you have a Christmas theme. Did you know?
One of mine is Christmas.
As do I. As do I. So.
Okay, well then I'm going to start my first one out.
We'll compare notes.
With the 8 largest cattle ranches in the U.S.
Not Christmassy at all, but go ahead.
The Continental Divide Ranch in Rawlins, Wyoming is number 8 with 98,000 acres, and they do not list how many cattle they have on there. The IX Ranch in Big Sandy, Montana was built in 1955, has 134,000 acres, and they have 4,300 head of cattle.
Pussies.
The Independence Valley Ranch in Nevada is 147,000 acres, built in 1880, and they do not list the number of cattle they have. The Deseret Ranches, which is in Florida, is 300,000 acres and has 44,000 head of cattle. It's a lot of cows. The Wagner Ranch, number 4, in Vernon, Texas, is 510,000 acres. It has 14,000 head of cattle, and it's owned by Stan Kroenke. The Babbitt Ranches in Arizona is 700,000 acres, and it's got 8,000 head of cattle. Can't run as many cattle out there. The Diamond A Ranch in Selman, Arizona has 725,000 acres and 31,000 head of cattle. And the biggest ranch in the world is, do you know which one that is?
King.
Yep. 825,000 acres, 35,000 head of cattle. So I thought that was kind of an interesting tidbit to the deal. How many million pounds, I'm trying to get this, as wallpaper do you think, wallpaper, how many pounds of wrapping paper do you think enters a landfill each year after Christmas?
That's a very interesting question. I will go with 187,000 pounds.
2.3 million pounds of wrapping paper enter landfills each year after Christmas.
Phew.
That's a bunch.
Sure wish I'd have got the
You know how much
jump
money
on that.
we spend on gift paper?
I don't know how much gift paper costs. I'm going to say it's $3 a roll. Now I got to figure out how much each roll weighs to get to 2.3 million pounds. So I will say that it is $750,000.
You're not good with math.
Damn it.
$12.7 billion is what the American economy has spent just on gift paper. That's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah, that would be. So like, let's say you're not getting 2 pounds of wrapping paper for $2. You're getting a couple ounces.
But $12 billion industry is the gift wrapping paper.
Oh, I know,
I would have never thought that at all. That shocked the hell out of me when I saw that. Okay,
$1 billion empire in wrapping paper.
My favorite deal. What do you think the number one Christmas drink is served for on Christmas Day or New Year's Eve when families get together?
New Year's Eve?
Christmas Eve or Christmas Day?
Eggnog.
Nope. Number 2.
Mimosas?
Mimosas are number 3. But it's a different kind of mimosa. Cranberry mimosas.
I don't think I've ever had that.
I haven't either. I'll help you out here, okay? Because I would have thought eggnog was number 1.
Yeah.
Christmas punch is number 1.
Christmas. I've never had
right.
Christmas punch.
That's right. A classic Christmas punch is the most popular holiday drink in America. While there are many ways to make it, the classic Christmas punch recipe includes juice, cider, rum, sparkling wine, and fresh fruit. Christmas punch is a go-to for gatherings in. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 states it's the number 1 drink for Christmas Day. What do you think I'll tell you what, I'll give you a $10 bill for every one of them that you can get before you get it wrong.
Okay, hold on. I got to guess the 11 states?
The 11 states. And you can win $110 right here. If you can pick all 11 of them without missing. If the first time you get one of the states that's not there, you're off.
Okay, I'm going to lose automatically.
Okay, go ahead and go.
I will go with Vermont.
Andy loses $10 already. You did not even get one of them right. Okay. Number 2 is eggnog. Okay.
I thought I was guessing the states.
No, you already missed that deal. Now we're going to go to the eggnog states.
So what did this?
I'm fixing to. I'll go back to the.
I'll go Vermont with eggnog.
Okay, with eggnog, you did win $10 on eggnog. What else you got? Hold on. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 16 of 6 states that are eggnog's number 1.
New York.
Okay, you were up to $10 now. Now we'll go to the third state. The third one is cranberry mimosas. Scrap the usual orange juice and champagne combo. Use festive cranberry juice instead. It's an easy drink to make, so no wonder the people of what states? There's 1, 2, 3, 4 states that do this. I'll throw in $20 for if you can get one of these 4.
Florida.
Okay, you lost another $20. Okay, now we're down to number 4 is hot buttered rum. This cozy beverage is a favorite for quite a few northern states.
Michigan.
So, hold on. Okay, you didn't even let me tell you how much money you could win. I'll give you $1,000 for each one of them you get, and you're wrong. That's not one of those. Hot buttered rum. The last is Irish coffee.
Oh,
Irish coffee has got 4 states.
I got this one.
Name it.
Massachusetts.
Wrong again. Okay. Irish coffee is a go-to in California, Nevada, Arizona, and Hawaii.
Western states.
Yep. Hot buttered rum is Washington, Montana, Idaho, and Alaska. That's their northern states. Those are all north. Cranberry mimosas are most popular in Iowa, Kentucky, South Carolina, and Maryland. Eggnog. Oregon, Wyoming, New Mexico, Texas, Illinois, and Vermont love to sip this traditional drink.
I should have guessed that.
Christmas punch is Michigan, Ohio, Pennsylvania, West Virginia, Kansas, Oklahoma, Missouri, Georgia, Alabama, Indiana, and Tennessee. Other notable cocktails, coquito.
Never heard of it.
That's the traditional holiday beverage in Puerto Rico. It's also very popular in New York, Connecticut, and Florida. It is canned milk and coconut milk, rum, and warming spices. That might not be bad. I've heard of it. I've never seen it drink before. Another notable drink is the whiskey sour.
Wow. So I
New Jersey,
Christmas all year
Virginia,
long.
North Carolina love this drink.
I can't blame them.
And Christmas margarita is similar to a traditional margarita, but with cranberry or pomegranate juice. People in Colorado and Nebraska, when they're not pulling for Deion Sanders, and the state of Iowa, we found it is loved so much by Nebraska. That's their drinks.
Not a fan of margaritas.
That's my did you know?
Okay. I will stick with the Christmas theme. Did you know?
Now, you going to give me a chance to win some money?
No.
That's no fun.
No. Did you know that Christmas was not a popular holiday until the 19th century? Matter of fact, it was banned.
Did not know that.
Early Christians hated the idea of it.
So in George Washington days, they were not.
English Parliament made it illegal with severe penalties. Early Christians actively opposed celebrating Jesus' birth. Boston schools punished students for skipping class on Christmas Day. And there were even, if you took off work for it, not a good thing. You could get fined. It all started with early Christian theologians. For the first 300 years of Christianity, there was no Christmas celebration at all. Early Christians, especially Origen, whatever that means, Origen of Alexandria, saw birthday celebrations as fundamentally pagan. These early Christians openly mocked birthday celebrations. To them, only death, the birthday into eternal life, deserved commemoration. Celebration was entirely around Easter, from Passover to Pentecost. But by 336 AD, things changed. 336 to 352, Pope Julius legitimized Christmas. 354, December 25th, appears as Christ's birthday on the official Roman calendar. And the logic behind that was they believe Jesus died on March 25th, and then thought that holy people died on their conception date. So you subtract or add 9 months, you get March 25th. That's how they landed on December 25th.
That's interesting.
In 326 AD, 28 years prior to that, Emperor Constantine strategically established December 25th as Christmas to merge it with the Roman Saturnalia festival, basically creating the biggest corporate mergers. In 312 AD, 42 years earlier, North African Christians, particularly the Donatists, celebrated December 25th before Constantine's reign. This group was notably anti-pagan. They wouldn't have copied Roman festivals. Could have been just a coincidence. So that's the history from 0 to 400. For the next 1,200 years, Christmas celebrations got bigger and bigger year by year. 12-day festivals. Henry III served 600 oxen at a Christmas party in the 1200s. And then that's where the Puritans come into the picture. So celebrations had gotten out of hand. So in June 1647, Parliament dropped the hammer. Christmas was completely banned. Military patrols roamed London streets. Church were locked to prevent service. And it was even deemed satanical practices. Massachusetts went further, slapping a 5 shillings fine on anyone caught celebrating, feasting, taking the day off work, or celebrating in any other way. Christmas had gone underground as the resistance began. Shops closed in protest. Violent riots erupted in Canterbury. These riots helped spark the Second Civil War. Fishing villages became secret celebration havens. So people were still celebrating. In 1660, King Charles II returned from exile as the Merry Monarch. One of his first acts was to bring back Christmas. But in America, the anti-Christmas sentiment lingered much longer. Excuse me. Even after Massachusetts officially repealed the ban in 1681, schools kept holding class on Christmas Day. Students were punished for being absent. Churches remained closed and businesses stayed open. The final victory for Christmas came in 1870. President Ulysses S. Grant made it a federal holiday. But here's a plot twist. Who do you think fought to make this a federal holiday?
The Democrats.
Well, I don't know about that. It was banks and businessmen worried about worker burnout. Modern war on Christmas debates started again with Henry Ford in the 1920s. It went quiet during the Depression and World War II, but resurged when the John Birch Society claimed it was a communist plot to socialize America. From Christian oppositions to Puritan bans to federal holidays, the Christmas journey shows how even our most cherished traditions face fierce resistance before becoming accepted. So, it was not a very popular holiday prior to 1800s.
That's crazy. I did not know that.
That's right. Not a very popular holiday.
Life was so hard then, though, that it was... I don't know. I wonder if that coincides with how Easter was treated back then too.
Probably not, because that was Jesus's death. That was the whole reemergence,
right,
and all that. But key themes for the opposition: pagan roots, many Christian customs such as gift giving and decorating with greenery are borrowed from the Roman Saturnalia and other winter solstice traditions. That's why you light a candle during the darkest time of the year, create light. Rowdiness. Historically, Christmas celebrations often include drunkenness, feasting, disorderly behavior, which, you're not supposed to be a glutton. And then lack of biblical basis. Nowhere in the Bible is Jesus' birth commanded to be celebrated, leading to some questions in observance and the commercialization.
It is damn sure commercialized. That's what it's all about. It's more than anything else in the world. And
wrapping paper is a $12 billion industry, so that just tells you.
I'd say the big loser is Hallmark cards.
Why?
Nobody sends a Christmas cards. We've gotten 5 Christmas cards this year, probably.
Did you get ours?
No.
Oh, well.
There you go. Did you send one? No.
I don't know. Postage is expensive, Jeff.
It is 75 cents to mail a letter nowadays. But I was telling Jessica earlier, because I had a couple of them and I put them in there, and I said, it's crazy. I said, 25 years ago, I'd get 100 or 200 Christmas cards.
Yeah.
And we don't ever get any. And you know what? The one I look forward to the most, we don't get. I guess they died. We had a family that used to send us one every year with a family update, and we didn't get one this year, last year, so I'm assuming they died.
Somebody passed on.
And that was too bad, because I look forward to that keeping up with that family more than anything.
Yeah. Anyway, that's all I got. Ban on Christmas. And
all right, well, y'all have a Merry Christmas. Y'all be safe. Next week's New Year's Eve. Please be safe. Don't drunk drive.
Same as tonight. It's a big week on DUIs, I bet.
Oh, it's huge. So please be safe.
That might be my
smart.
Did You Know next week is
How many
how much money is generated from DWIs during the holiday season.
Well, the sad thing is a lot of innocent people will die because of some irresponsible drunk.
100%.
So there's no reason to be a drunk driver these
Especially
days.
with Uber.
Yep. Today, there's no excuse for it. Be safe. Don't beat up your brothers at Christmas this year. Don't cause moms a bunch of anxiety. God bless you. We love you. Thank you so much for being part of our life.
Merry Christmas.